everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Savannah, and today I have a super fun video that I've never really done before on my channel, but I thought that this would be really interesting and just like kind of like a sit down kind of chill video, and I feel like it would be really fun to do. And I've seen so many other videos like this, and I thought it would be kind of fun for me to do like my own kind of version of it. And it is just kind of like a girl talk, so it's all things that you guys have asked me questions or like that you guys want advice on, that is kind of pertain to like girl things that we go through. And a lot of it is just like things that all girls kind of have to deal with, and I feel like this will be really interesting, especially because a lot of people, like a lot of girls, they might not have like an older sister, or they don't like have somebody in their life that they feel like they could like talk to those kind of things about. So I feel like this would be super helpful to kind of like talk about these kind of things, and would be like really fun too, just because I feel like stuff like this is really interesting. I asked you guys to send me some of your questions that you guys have of like a TMI, a girl talk questions, and you guys sent me a few questions, so I have things that we can talk about. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to combine these two questions just because they're pretty similar. Period tips and period cramp hacks. So personally for me, my periods are not too terrible as far as like me having to like lay in bed all day kind of thing, but my cramps do get pretty bad. So my favorite thing in the entire world is definitely a heating pad. I feel like that helps me so much, and if I know that I'm about to start my period, I will literally like pull out my heating pad for the week, just because I know that I will use it for sure. I will use it like at my desk while I'm doing schoolwork at school, and it's just really comforting to know that you have like some heat there. It just genuinely makes me feel so much better. Like I will get up from my desk and like I will just immediately like not feel as good because I don't have that heat. But I personally am a big fan of a heating pad, and I am a pretty like hot-natured person, so I still really like it though, just because it's on like my stomach, and then sometimes I will switch it onto like my lower back area, and that personally just really helps me. So I like to kind of rotate on either having it on my lower stomach or on my lower back. It just kind of depends on which one feels a little bit better. Also, I know this is so silly, but I always feel better whenever I have like something sweet. I know I feel like that's just like a typical girl thing, but I love having chocolate or something kind of sweet that just kind of makes you feel better. I'm definitely way more likely to kind of like lean into my cravings and stuff whenever I'm on my period. So anything that I'm craving that I really want, I will go get, just because I know that it'll make me feel better. Also, anything like ibuprofen, just to help like with pain relief, that also personally really helps me out. If I'm starting my period, I know that I'll probably like take one that morning just to help me out throughout the day. And then also my mom bought some like essential oils, and it's called PMS relief, and sometimes I'll like put that on my stomach, and that will kind of help just to kind of like relieve the area a little bit. I don't use it a ton, but I do notice that it does definitely help. Also, if you can take like a really nice relaxing bubble bath, seriously, there is nothing better than being able to relax while you're on your period. I personally really enjoy taking a good bubble bath and like putting like bath salts and like putting like some kind of like bubble bath kind of thing in your bath. I feel like it is so relaxing, and it's just super nice to have. So the next question that I have is cup update question mark. You're the reason I switched to the cup and it saved my life, LOL. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I did a video almost, I think it was, yeah, 2 Novembers ago, and I did a video kind of reviewing the Saalt cup, and I did a whole bunch of different stuff. It was like the week of Thanksgiving. I ran a 5K trying to test this cup out, and it seriously held up so well, and I love the product so much, and I still use it to this day. So speaking of which, Saalt is actually partnering with me for today's video, so thank you guys so much to Saalt for working with me. And I wanted to share with you guys their new twin pack that they will be having coming out. A little bit about menstrual cups, if you guys do not know, it is pretty much a literal cup, pretty much, that is a medical grade silicone. So anytime that you go to have your period or anything like that, you just insert this kind of like the same way that you would a tampon or something like that, and this works just the same. You can keep this in for up to 12 hours, and there is no way that you can get TSS or toxic shock syndrome, because this is medical grade silicone, which is so awesome. It's super easy to clean, it is toxin free, it's super comfortable as well. With the twin pack, I'm opening this up currently so that way you guys can see, but whenever you guys get the twin pack, there will be 2 cups. So this is what they look like. They are 2 little small cups that look just like this, and then all you have to do is trim the little bottom right there, and then all you have to do to insert it is that I personally like to kind of like fold it in just like this and then insert it, and it's super easy and helpful. And then the nice thing about this is that there actually come 2 little bags with these, so that way you can like keep them in your purse or wherever you need to. So I'm gonna put mine mine in a little bag. But there is a little bit of a difference between the Saalt cup that I have currently and then these. So these are like the same size and everything like that. They do come in a size small and a size regular, but there is a little bit of a different firmness because it can depend on like your bloating, your activity. And this is what the little bags look like that come with it. So you guys can easily just like toss this in your purse, so that way you will have it whenever you start your period. And I personally think that this is so convenient. And the nice thing about this is that you're not having to spend a ton of money buying pads and tampons every single month. And the crazy thing about this is that this cup literally can last up to 10 years, which is so incredible. You're not having to buy pads and tampons every single month like you would typically. And I just think this is so convenient and really good for the environment, especially if you're trying to be cautious of that. Also, the crazy thing is that the equivalent of this is the equivalent of 300 tampons. So you are saving 300 tampons by using just this one Saalt cup for the entire year, which is so amazing. But there are two different sizings with these, which is I think is really important because you can either get a size small or a size regular, and that can be dependent on a combination of things, either your flow or if you have had children or not. So if you guys are curious about purchasing the twin pack, it will go live on March 30th, and I do have a discount code that works until April 9th, and then it's just Savannah 10, and I will pop that on the screen here for you guys. So that way, if you guys are curious, you guys can test out the cup and also save a little bit of money as well. And thank you guys so much to Saalt for partnering with me again on today's video. I really do appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and answer some more questions. So the next question is a shaving routine slash bikini line shaving routine, kind of like what works best for you. So what I recommend doing is getting a razor that is at least 3 blades or more. I just feel like that does kind of like help a little bit with shaving, both like for your legs and like anywhere else that you kind of need. I feel like a men's razor too works also a lot better, just because it's a little bit more smooth. Always use some type of like shaving cream. I've heard some people use conditioner. I personally just use shaving cream because I feel like it's a little bit easier. So that I've heard that like whenever you go to shave the bikini line area, you want to say like your hair grows downwards, you want to do kind of like a zigzag motion, so kind of like side to side. You don't want to go like up like this, which is really important because that can really cause a lot of like ingrown hairs, which is just not something that you want to experience. It's so painful. Also, you want to make sure that you're moisturizing your skin afterwards. That could be your legs or your bikini line area. It's super important to make sure that your skin is nice and hydrated. Plus, if your skin is super dry, it can just be really inflamed and again cause more ingrown hairs for both your legs or your bikini line. So that is just a little tip that I personally have. I don't like to do it too often just because I feel like if you're shaving every single day, whether it's your legs or your bikini line, it can just get really inflamed. So that's just personally what I like to do though. And the last question that I have is any tips slash products for chafing? I have thick thighs and hate wearing shorts for this reason. Girl, let me tell you, I have been there, done that. I will never forget like whenever I went to a water park for the first time. I think I was in 3rd grade, and I made the horrible decision of wearing jean shorts, and I was walking out of the water park like galled as could be. I was in so much pain. So personally, what helps for me, I have tried a few different things, and the thing that works best for me is literally deodorant. I just apply deodorant on the inside of my legs, and it seriously helps me so much. It lasts for a really long time, and for a long time I was kind of skeptical of like, I don't feel like this is gonna last super long, but personally for me it lasts super well. I did used to try the Monistat. It's like the Pure Relief chafing gel, but that one just doesn't work as well for me. I've seen a lot of people use it, but it just doesn't work for me that well. So if the deodorant doesn't work for you, I would say be sure to try that. But personally, deodorant just works for me. I use the Secret, it's like the Powder Fresh deodorant. Here, let me grab it. This is the deodorant that I use. It's just the Secret pH balanced Powder Fresh deodorant. It's like the invisible solid. So this is just personally what I use on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, that is going to wrap it up for today's girl talk. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and if you guys did, please be sure to like this video and also subscribe to my channel down below. And once again, I will have all the information regarding the Saalt cup in the description box, as well the discount code. I will also pop it up on the screen right here for you guys as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have such an awesome day, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like this video and also subscribe to my channel down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.